Welcome to Celebrity Tarot with Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our Celebrity Tarot card reading with, what are we doing? Nessa Barrett. So we are going to do Nessa Barrett and get into her reading. I'm going to go over her astrology really quick. Everybody kind of knows her story and where she's at. I think that she just released some music, which I listened to and I very much enjoyed. There's a few songs that I really like, actually. So my daughter told me to listen to it, and it's good. Also, let's just go over the astrology real quick. Hit subscribe while you're waiting, or just skip ahead to the reading if you don't get this live. Getting into Nessa Barrett, she was born August 6, 2002. She is a Leo and a Cancer. For a moon sign, she's an American singer-songwriter and a TikTok sensation, which she accrued 17 million fans with. She would basically lip sync to rap and pop songs, but occasionally she'd include comedy dialogues. And she's also a singer, of course, again, releasing her music, Pain, Pretty Poison. I hope you're miserable until you're dead, which I like that song. I vibe that song. I understand that song. I get that. So yeah, she's just rocking it up the billboards, the Hot 100. And then in 2019, that's when she actually decided to get into the TikToking, apparently. So that is when that kind of started. And then she was also dating the Josh Richards situation. And then she was dating Jaden Hostler. And that became a situation in which basically she stole somebody's best friend and somebody's boyfriend, which I don't think that's how it occurred. She seems like she could get her own boyfriend and her own best friend or whatever the fuck. She doesn't seem to need to steal anybody. And you can't really steal people unless... The only way you could steal people is not on purpose, but if you can steal someone from somebody else, then that meant that that relationship was not strong enough anyway. So why would you want that anyway? But I doubt that's actually what happened. Of course, we never really know. So Jaden referred himself to Nessa, or as Nessa's, oh my God. As Nessa's boyfriend split in May 2002. So there. Okay. That's just the gist on that. I just don't want to get a little bit further into it or anything like that, because we all kind of, if you're in this video or you're watching this video or this live, you already know what's going on with these people, okay? They are young and they're hanging out and they're doing their things. I'm going to do an oracle read and also just the tarot. So I'm just going to pull a couple cards and just kind of see what was going on in the past and get into just the general current vibe, current energy, where she's at, what she's doing, things like that. I fucking knew it was going to be that. I just knew. Something about the truth, or light, putting light on the truth, or, you know, even finding mistakes within your own reflection or your own truth. I feel like right now there's a lot of inspiration. So currently just in a very lit up space. I just feel like she's lit up right here between the heart and the belly. And the top of her, the root of the head is on fire. So I definitely feel like there is inspiration here, empowering, feminine, very, very dark, beautiful feminine energy. I do feel this. I also feel, again, in the past, there was a large light around the truth. So almost like something kind of forced her or directed her into doing self-image time. So going on the inside, which I really love because they're young. It's the same thing with my daughter. She's, 19. I don't like saying she's 20, but I think maybe she is. I'm like, shit, I don't want her to be 20. So I'm like, holy shit. Okay. So bottom line is this: these people are woke when they're born, because they literally are doing inner work at like the age of fucking 10. Like, these people are doing a lot of dark work. And then all of a sudden they come out of that and they, can alchemize all this bullshit, all this dark, creepy stuff, and they can really bring that to light. So I think that that's an amazing thing. And I think she's one of them for sure. I definitely get, my daughter and her have a large amount of the same energy that I feel. And I just feel like excited and happy to be talking about her today as would I, if I was talking about my own daughter. So Let's get into this. I want to find out what's going on with her. Again, she's Leo. Cancer is her moon sign. So generally, I just want to see where she is in the past. Just, not so much the love stuff. Because, listen, we could go on for days and days about the love stuff. But the bottom line is she's a fucking human. And I would like to talk about her. Yes, we can do that. I'm doing celebrity readings all day. So I'm trying to get my list completely done. I have a big list, so. All right, here we go. I have her song in my head now, too. I hope you're miserable until you're dead. I keep singing that in my head. Definitely. Okay, so surrounding this truth, this definitely had some sort of dealings with a give and take situation. And I feel like somebody gave her something important as far as love or as far as connection or feeling or her feeling, in flow with another person enough to be in the truth of her own. So something lit up her mirror because before she wasn't giving herself reflection time. She wasn't dealing with the inside. She was just feeling it. So I feel like in the past, something had to do with that. And it really brought a lot of balance to her life. Whether she's in a space of being able to acknowledge that or not, I don't know. But I feel like it's like a give and take. I think that she would take that kindness or that generosity. And I think that she would she'd put it into somebody else's hands also. So I think any harmony or balance that came into her life, that has a large amount to do with it. So any feeling or love or relationships, I think that she got a lot of truth from this. And this is all, again, this could have been like, a minute ago. It could have been years ago, however it aligns. And it could be somebody who was older. She looked up to them. Hello, Aaliyah. Love bomb. Yeah, that's what happens at the beginning of a relationship. I know all about love bombing. I can see it too. I'm like, I'm watching it, but you stay anyway to torture yourself. I'm in a place where I can actually physically take myself out of the situation when I know that that's happening, because some people are just very excited to be in a relationship. So love bombing is a difficult thing to bypass or to see if it's actually happening. Whatever the situation was, there was a discomfort there. Okay. There was a codependency or some sort of neglect or intensity that just was not comfortable at all. And she probably, again, was not aware of when it was happening, but this actually helped to push her into her discomfort, pushed her into this, mirror time or taking time to get on the inside dwellings of her own self. So any kind of relationship or connection, she utilizes that for, making good. So she definitely uses that, especially for that mental health stuff or anything that she might deal with or that nags at her, I feel. So again, this experience was definitely something that brought her more in touch with her empath or her intuition. So she seeks out any kind of personal energy connection. She seeks out purpose and action. She has a lot of action towards building something, especially spiritually. And this could have had to do with an earth sign. Earth sign could have had something to do with a water sign also, but I feel like earth sign, fire sign too. And whoever this person was, again, they were extremely reliable, somebody that she was able to count on. And I just feel like whatever they gave her, and it wasn't just physical, it was like love, it was intuitive, it was, connection, and she grew from it. She did. That's what she did with it. She was like, I'm going to take this shit and I'm going to grow with it. So that's where she went. And she didn't neglect that at all. So again, whoever this person was able to cater to whatever she was going through and to show her, and they did it in a very, very grounded and patient way. Okay. Again, those love readings are just very boring. I wanted to intuitively just vibe off of where she was at. So these make way more sense to me. I really like that. That's really nice. That is a really good past reading for me. Onto her. I love that. She has a lot of light. So, okay. Any inspiration that is current. So there is a ton of inspiration. There's a ton of energy, and she is seeking. She's determined. She's on a path. She's charming. She's got a lot of personal energy that people can align with. Okay. there is some sort of information kind of surrounding this inspiration, or something's really inspiring her, some sort of information that she received. And now, again, this is currently. So she's in a place where she's able to choose, she's got options, if you will. And when it comes to options, she's got options as far as her level of emotional consciousness. So her level of empathy or feeling or relationship. I mean, she could choose whatever the fuck she wanted, whatever she wants. And she can choose it pretty wisely too. And this is really pushing to inspire her, whatever information she's choosing to run with. Okay. There is a Queen of Pentacles, so earth sign, water sign. This could be picking up on some sort of situation with a friend. This could be a love connection, whatever this is. I feel like on the outer situation, you probably see it. This could be a new opportunity. I don't know if it was given yet or not. Whatever this new opportunity is. I wonder if this person really inspires them, or they were inspired to choose something for them. And this has something to do with financials, business management, maybe partnering up with somebody. This person's a mother. It could be her own mother or somebody's mother, or she could want to be a mother someday, and that could just be a part of the energy. And I feel like whatever this is, it's just like there's somebody very busy. They're working, they're busy, they don't have a ton of time. There's that mother energy. So they're nurturing, they're a goddess-like. They're very much in a place where they kind of fill up. They're inspiring, they're intuitive, they're very natural when it comes to being, a mother. They just don't have all of the tools that they need. So whoever this person is around her that inspires her to choose something, or to, any information that comes in, it's just like it's all from love. All of this is love. And that doesn't mean girlfriend and boyfriend. That means love. Pure love with no attachments. Okay. So whatever this is, it could be a new opportunity. I don't know if it's given yet or it's been given. I'm not quite sure, but somebody's too busy working or has been busy working. And I feel like if she were to hand over some sort of an opportunity, it'd be kind of like a business opportunity or a coin. Okay. Now this again, or they could be like offering her something also. So just one or the other. So this could be somebody in her industry. It could be somebody, within her family, or again, the mom thing. It could just be like, here's a new opportunity. Let's manage something here. And there, again, there's a lot of change and a lot of growth that will come from this for one or the other. I feel like it's very like inward work for her, and it's more exterior work for the other person involved, if that makes sense. And it just hasn't happened yet. Likely outcome is that it will happen, but there's some things that still need to be added. So whoever this is, or whatever this partnership is, or this bringing together, I feel like it's a new beginning for sure. And it could add to long-term happiness for one or both of them. So, and again, there's just some things that you need, or tools that you need to assist yourself through this. And I just don't know if they quite have everything they need to move forward. Okay. That's weird. Likely outcome is that it's almost like an exhaustion, or like somebody's tired, burnt out, just kind of like over it for a moment for the time being, or just over it as of right now, or just over the fact that, what is that? Because that's a lot. Because the likely outcome is some sort of a balance. It's some sort of a balance to the personal energy. So maybe there was an exhaustion or irritation or annoyance. But instead of, getting into a place where this person, whoever this might be, I think it's her though, to get into a place where things are meaningless and they drag things out in a temperamental way, I feel like the balance is brought back by just seeking things out intuitively and, going back into that love, going back into the opportunity or the abundance that can come from whatever this is. I'm not quite sure what this is. Okay. Because her experience in love sometimes is that people do walk away, even when they have a full heart. People walk away, even when they are a mother or a father. I mean, those types of things happen. In her experience, people walk away in love just because, the love might scare them, or the intensity of, the dark that comes with the light. It is what it is, So whatever this is, I feel like it's going to emotionally balance. It's going to come into a place where the passion, the spiritual, the adventure, the excitement is going to come back to balance. Because yeah, there's somebody's exhausted, and this would really bring things back into place. Other than that, I am gonna get out of here. I have another celebrity reading to do. I think it's Logan Paul Logan. You know what I mean. So we are going to get into that reading. Please stay tuned for that. I hope that you enjoyed this Nessa reading. It's a little different. I wanted to give her a different reading because I feel like the love readings don't really examine, the deeper of her. I think she's very deep. I do. There's a huge depth there, which we all are available to. She just was, for some reason, she just got in there really quickly. And people who are creators, people who sing, people who are artists, even, people, engineers, I've just been reading a lot about this, but you have to go to very dark places when you're doing that shit. So it's just about bringing the light into that dark and lighting that shit up and allowing it to be proactive or positive, even though it feels like shit at the time, it does move into something better. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Again, hit subscribe, go ahead, click that bell. I will see y'all later. Goodbye.